find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm loco. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford.
Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Come on, come on. Hey, come back, Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 bucks.
Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down. 79, drop 60, drop 60.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by that rookie 2nd rounder.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback, like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's gone down at the 15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. a design run. He's going to have a first down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Giants.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
He'll find his big target. Backfiring. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On the handoff, and here comes Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On first and 10, here's Goff. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score Lions 7, Giants 0.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Giants first down. Now is Tracy looking to run, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 27-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes third and 6.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, 18. Trap 60.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Will Riker on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
That's their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Going up top. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second TD catch of the season. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
On the set.
2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Jard gonna fake the give and hold on to it. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get them outside the offensive line, and let them find that space to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Anderson on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, right back to Tracy. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's caught! And he will have a Giants 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
To the air once more is Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. To the air again goes Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
2nd and
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he'd probably draw a flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Let's go. Bravo 80. Bravo 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll keep this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Giants are back within 4. It is 14-10. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
DC! 180!
Off to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 32-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
Look over the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Go! Viking 18!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Going right sideline and complete. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that.
A run here with Tracy on second down. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Go street.
Throwing is Dart. Sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and 2. Here we go. Play fake, now Dart under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Super. 180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. On the move left. Now he takes off, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
14, 2 for 66. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A second down throw for Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's 3rd and 4.
2 for 1. We go, Todd. 180.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 43-yard line.
We're good. We're good. 76. Tell him.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cut. 180. 12.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
What I love most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Wait, 20.
Now, Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken in by Fryer. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hold the ready. Get him.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st down. It's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Mike, we always say pass rush ends games, and for all intents and purposes, this could be the game right here. There's no guarantee that if they fail on this 4th down, that they're going to have a chance to even get the ball back.
He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. 180. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower.